So some of you guys may be dealing with some type of drama in your workplace. Okay, it's not going to be for everyone, but we do have this Page of Cups in reverse. We also have the Eight of Cups in the upright, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay, some of you guys here, you are dealing with immature people in the workplace. I'm even getting where somebody could be being very petty here. Somebody wants you to walk away. Like somebody wants you to get fed up to the point where you're going to quit. Somebody wants you to get fed up into the point until like you're tired of going through something. This could definitely be a group of people as well, because I did see the Three of Cups. I did not take the Three of Cups, but I did see it when I was shuffling the deck. So for some of y'all, there may be a group of people at work that want you fired, or they're like trying to be very petty towards you to make you want to walk away here. Now, in the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups wears an all red trench coat. Okay, the Eight of Cups got a red trench coat on. It got some red boots on. Okay, the Eight of Cups looking very stylish. Okay, the Eight of Cups know how to put that ish on. Okay, a lot of you guys here, I'm getting a lot of messages here. People could be jealous of the way that you dress at work. You know, maybe everybody else just roll out of bed. You may wake up, brush your, I said about brush your face, wash your face, brush your teeth. You know, you may put on a little cologne, a little perfume. Some of you may iron your clothes, or you make sure that your clothes look very clean. Maybe you don't have any stains on your clothes. Something about the way that you keep up with yourself could be bothering people at work as well. Could be a lot of gossip surrounding that, how you guys show up. You do take a lot of time and effort and care that you put into yourself, okay? So there definitely could be people that feel some type of way about that, where like they want you to leave, they don't want you to work here, they want to be petty and maybe do petty stuff to kind of get under your skin. And they want to do this because, again, you guys are the star of the show. When you show up, you show out, okay? So that could also be the energy here as well. Some of you guys here, there could even be people that's just petty because they feel that you have more than them with the Seven of Cups. Some of you guys, you have other options. So maybe these are people that need this job. You may be working this job because you working it, so you need resources too. But a lot of you guys, there's something about you guys having multiple talents, where this is not like your last resort, and there are people that know this is not your last resort. Some of you guys, you could have other things going on outside of the job as well, where these people just perceive that you have more than them. Okay, with the Five of Cups being here, there can also be people that are sad about this, like they're so busy sad about the things that you have and comparing themselves to what they don't have, that they can actually start doing something about it, but they're not looking at it from that perspective. Okay, so with this Seven of Cups being here for a lot of you guys, again, there's something about you being multi-talented, right? So some of you guys, you may work a job, but you're also going to school, so they know that this is not an end goal for you. They know that in the future, you're going to have a way out. In the future, you're going to have something lined up better for you, where you're not going to have to stay here. Maybe these is individuals that don't. For some of you, maybe you're starting a business, or maybe you're pursuing something outside of company hours or something like this here. So that lets them know that you have other things going on for yourself. This is just not an end goal for you. This is just something to be like a stepping stool for you. And these people could be very petty because they don't have anything else really going on for them. With the Seven of Cups, they looking at how talented you are, how you're good at all these different things, how you have a lot of insight, and whatever this insight or knowledge is, you're able to benefit off of that. So they're looking at you and they're like, dang, this person know how to do this, they know how to do that, they're very smart in this area, they clever in this area. I'm also getting Microsoft Word. Some of you guys are really good at like typing. Some of y'all may have a big vocabulary. People could be jealous of the way that you speak as well at work. You could come off like you're very smart, or you just come off like you're very knowledgeable. I'm hearing who they think they are, Mrs. or Mrs. Know-It-All. So people may think that you think you know everything, and a lot of you guys, you tend to be knowing everything. You know what I'm saying? That's not your problem that you have a lot of knowledge or insight on stuff or different things like that. So yeah, people don't like this because they feel like you have a lot going on. Some of y'all, it also could be the things that you have as far as like possessions. There's something where it's like, they may be looking at you and they may be noticing that you have multiple shoes. They may be looking at you and they be noticing that you may have this or you may have that. So you do have people that are watching you or paying attention to you at work, where they feel like you have more going on outside of something or outside of company hours, whether this is from your possessions that you purchase, whether the things that you show up with to work. I'm saying? There's something like this here where they're like, where they get that Stanley Cup from? I just seen them with 3 to 2 Stanley Cups. Don't those Stanley Cups run for $50? How can they afford that? Some of y'all, you probably do have a Stanley Cup for some of y'all, because that just can't. I don't have a Stanley Cup, so that just came out of nowhere. So some of y'all more likely have the Stanley Cup. But there's something where it don't have to be anything major. What they get that lunch bag from? You know that they ordering food every day? How's they ordering food every day to work? Or how are they able to da-da-da-da? It's a lot of heavy emphasis on paying attention to what you have comparing to what they don't have, da-da-da-da. Okay, with this Five of Cups, these are individuals that's sad because they look at what you have and then look at what they got. I'm getting that song by 2 Chainz, look at you, now look at us. All my little riches. Okay, so yes, there's something about it's them, then it's you. Okay, it's a very big emphasis on that, very big difference between you and these individuals. So yes, I mean, I'm hearing preppy, like a preppy girl. So maybe you guys, you may prep before you start work. You may have your bottle of water. You may have you a couple of snacks, or you know, you kind of prep. It also could be the way that you do things. The way that you guys do stuff is different from other people. Other people may just get to work instantly. You may come in 5 minutes prior, or you may get to wherever you're getting to a couple minutes early, so you can go ahead and have time to really take that moment to really gather yourself before you start your shift or start your day. So there's something like this here where people just, yeah. I'm also hearing the dress doesn't come with the body. It's a saying that people used to say, but back in like 2023, 2024, where like people go and order stuff and they be like, oh, well, yeah, you can order the dress, but remember the body doesn't come with the dress. So also could be something with how you guys look as well in something, whether you wear a uniform or not. It's the way that you wear it. You know, your body is the accessory for some of you guys here. So you're causing a lot of drama in the workplace. You are dealing with a petty group of men or a petty group of women that's just wanting to do things to get under your skin, very immature, very much got too much time on their hands, and they want to do this because they want the fly girl, the fly guy to walk on out. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Some of you guys are also gonna be a situation where they may feel you're getting more than them, also get a favoritism. For some of y'all, maybe they feel you're more favored. Whether you feel that way or not, they may feel this way. Okay, for some of y'all here, I'm also getting where maybe your salary or what you make is different from other people. So that can also be something where people are upset about, where they feel like you're getting more or whatever. Some of you work in an industry where you do tips. There's something about you always getting more tips as well, especially with the 7 of Cups. You be having a lot more tips than other people, or just things like this here. Especially for some of y'all, you work with different people, because there's something about, because the 7 of Cups is giving like different various of people. So let's say you work with a person, you get tips. You work with Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea, you and Chelsea teamed up. Y'all work today, you got tips. Then you team up with Sally. You and Sally working together, you getting the most tips. So it also, and some of y'all can even be, especially whatever, if you have a job where you do different roles, where like you work different positions, or you do different stuff at the job, you don't just work one area, you seem to be able to do good in all areas. So you seem to be able to, no matter who you're dealing with, who you're around, you're still on top of your game. So there is some type of drama in the workplace for some of you guys because of that reason here. You definitely got some haters. All right, moving on here. So we got the 9 of Cups here, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody low key is attracted to you because somebody be talking about you so much, because there's the person that don't like you. Somebody talks about you so much to the point where they have people wanting to know who you are. Okay, they always talk about this girl Collective. They always talk about this guy Collective. I want to know who they is. I want to be able to put a face to the name type situation. I really want to know who this person is, because you be popping your crack about them. The 9 of Cups in reverse, there is somebody that is attracted to you, and somebody talks about you so much in a negative way that when they finally was able to see you, and this is given. I don't know if you ever see, some of y'all may be watching cheerleader movies, Bring It On, All of It Nothing, or Bring It On, Fight to the Finish. There's different cheerleader movies and stuff like that. I'm not thinking of the one with Christina Aguilera. Which one is it? I can't remember which one. I don't know the name of it. I remember which one it is. I just don't know the name of it. But basically, the rivalry. So it was 2 cheer, because this is basically this situation with you. Okay, I'm just using this as an example. But there's 2 cheer teams, right? It's 2 people that always fall in love with somebody on the opposite team. So you're falling in love with somebody that's supposed to be your rivalry, right? So basically, the captain of the cheer team was mad because one of her cheerleaders was falling in love with the other captain on the other cheer team. So it's almost, they end up coming together at the end and stuff like that, and they end up actually just forming all one team. I don't know if you remember that. where they both was rivalries with each other, and they was like on campus and stuff, and they would meet up outside the campus, and they would have like cheer battles and stuff. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. This is what this is giving. Like, somebody, not saying that you're their rivalry, but you'll be somebody's rivalry, but somebody that they be talking to you about, they low-key like you. They be pretending like they don't like you. They pretend like they don't find you attractive, but they low-key find you attractive. And whoever this person, they be talking car, cash, money, crap about you, and little do they know that whoever they talking about you to, they like you. They interested in you, okay? So that's what's going on here. There's something like that going on where somebody's going to be surely but surely figuring out, like, I've been talking crap about you to this person, and I'm telling you about how I feel, and the whole time you low-key like them, you low-key want to get on that. What? That's the energy here. So somebody be talking about you so much, and when somebody was able to see you and stuff like that, they kind of probably had an understanding of why this person be acting the way they act. But for some of you, this person has a crush on you or they like you, but somebody that they supposed to be cool with, or whatever the case may be, or at least loyal to, or have some type of loyalty to, they be talking about you to this person. So it's like a, dang, I low-key want to date them, or low-key want to see what's up with them, but such and such that I'm cool with don't like them, and they be talking so much crap about them. Okay, so that's what's going on. Somebody didn't talk y'all up into existence, literally. So that's what's going on for some of you guys. Okay, moving on. Somebody is always trying to cut corners instead of taking the necessary steps, and they wonder why they don't get the results that you get. Somebody's comparing your results to their results. I don't know what the results is. You know, whatever you're doing that they feel you're having growth in, progression in, or something's working out for you, they feel like they're not having the same. But that's because this person's always trying to find a quick way. I don't know, I'm hearing get rich quick scheme. Okay, hope nobody's not falling for no scheme like that. Some of y'all be mindful of schemes and stuff like that that people are trying to get you to fall for, okay? But yes, it's almost like somebody tries to get the results in a very quick way, and you just do the necessary steps you need to take to get the results, because you're like, okay, you want it, so the most you can do or the best you can do is to put the work in. No, this is somebody where they're always trying to find a way out, or always trying to find a quicker way to get there, which is nothing wrong with that. But this is somebody where they never just try to do things the way it's supposed to be done. They always trying to cut corners. They always trying to do something, but they never get the results that you get. And then they looking at you, wondering how you get what you got. It's because you're not cutting any corners. This can also be somebody where they feel like whatever they doing is not enough. You know, whatever they do have currently is not enough. This could be somebody that's definitely self-doubting themselves as well. Definitely can have some type of insecurities or something like this here. So yeah, somebody wants the results that you have, but they want to cut corners to get there, and they're kind of confused. Let me pull more on this as well. Okay, yeah, look at that, the Seven of Swords here. This could be somebody that won't get out their own way. They could be all up in their head as well. And this person could be being very sneaky as well. So yeah, like they're being very sneaky, or they was trying to be sneaky. And the Death card, yeah, something could be ending. Look at the Fool card is here. So something is ended for them while you're having a new beginning, or you took a risk as well. Like, yeah, something's ending for this person. Then with the Eight of Swords is here. So now there's somebody that's all up in their head, not knowing what to do and stuff like this here. So yeah, so something is ending for a person while something new is starting for you, or you took a risk and you're landing on your feet. They took a risk, and yeah, that's what it's giving here. Something is ending for a person, or if it's not ending, they could be ending something themselves because they're like getting fed up. They're not seeing something that they wanted to see, so they're just completely into something. So yeah, this can even be them ending something, can also be them giving up. Maybe, you guys are persistent. Y'all have more endurance, so you don't kind of give up on something because you don't get the results that you wanted, or things don't go the way that you wanted it to go, but they do. So there's something like that going on where somebody definitely was being sneaky. Some of y'all, this could be somebody was trying to beat you to something, but their way of trying to beat you to it is by cutting corners. And for some of y'all, it can even be something that you do is very precise, like something that, for an example, whatever they're doing, it kind of looks sloppy, okay? It looks sloppy. You can tell they kind of rushed their work. They didn't take their time. And then they look at yours, and it's like, dang, I wish I would have took my time. Because look at the way collective statue is looking, okay? We're going to use statue as an example. They rushed their statue. They statue not even, it's falling off in certain areas and stuff. It's falling down. It's chipping. And then they look at yours, and it's very precise. A lot of precision when you made it, standing up, standing tall, da-da-da-da. That's what's going on here. Somebody like, dang, Look at that, the 8 of Wands. See, somebody's looking at your progression, they're looking at your growth, and they want that too, but they don't realize that you actually put the work in to get here. You didn't cut corners, you know, you didn't do certain stuff. You actually did what you had to do. So that's what's going on here, y'all. We got the Tower card in reverse. This can be somebody that's waiting for you to fall off, or they're waiting for something to fall off, and they're still waiting. They're going to be waiting for a very long time. I can tell you that. So until next time, bye, Collective.